All right, go back in the room and watch TV.
40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing, Bridgewater. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
The 49ers are going to turn over the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is right through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Zone 6-yard line. And they'll try for it here on 4th. Bridgewater and company stay out there. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. He's going to look for Allen now. The deep ball. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Nah, yo, open that door for your mama.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. So on 3rd and goal, Gordon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. And his kick here is good. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the 1st. A bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach, when he ordered the field goal, please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, so they held him to 3. But this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chopped it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. 6-0 our score after 1. First down, Bridgewater.
Can't turn back around.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Going back to Allen, he's got it again. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. To the air again with Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Throwing is Bridgewater. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back
on. On 2nd and goal, Bridgewater. And got his man. It's
Come on, Woozy.
Touchdown, Houston. Pat Freiermuth, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On 1st down, here's Breida. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case,
bro, hold that fucking block, dude. What are you doing?
In the backfield, down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now a give to Breida, and he'll fight his way down.
Boy, block shit like
the
a
second down
motherfucker.
play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A 3rd field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford.
Bro, what the fuck?
But it's incomplete. Problem attempts on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert that or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense is struggling a bit putting it in the end zone, they're still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And no return on this one. It's a fair catch. A signal for and take it. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say, check at this point, and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Looking to throw again on second down. Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
I need me a fucking lurker, bro. That's big.
It just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him run down the field. And a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Bridgewater on first down. Steps away to his left.
Bro.
Throw right side complete to Carter. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Carter. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. On the give, this is Akers. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the first. Bridgewater to throw for it on 4.
Bro, why is he not dropping back in his zone, dog?
Texans. Pat Freiermuth.
Who?
As the first half is winding down, and the Texans have retaken the lead.
What?
This time, the extra point up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Both of those?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
What?
Williams now.
Yo. Put it by the milestone. Yo. It's in the bag.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Curtis. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. He finds his man complete. That's Curtis. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll bring him back within a point. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one out for 3.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Williams to return. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Stafford now to throw. That'll be complete to Breida. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with it.
Touchdown! It's complete. Julio Jones. His first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. Now Stafford will come up, trying to get his guys a 2-point conversion. They're going to give it to Gordon. And
look at this bullshit, bro.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll be
be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They'll fire this deep for Gallup. And some room to maneuver. And into
Fucking eat, man.
pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Extra point right down the middle, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary in that last possession.
On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. This to the outside, it's Sermon. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they'll pick up the first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. He's picked off near his own 48. And into the end zone.
Stop playing with me, Keyshawn.
They scored a touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. And that one makes this a 19-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quicker.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
No, man.
A big loss here as he's taken down. 3rd and long now after the sack. And we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. They'll set up a throw. Big, and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Tanner Muse with it. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Oh, look at this bullshit, dog. That's a walk-in touchdown, man.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon.
Push all them niggas ass down, man.
It's a 49er touchdown. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Point after, right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Give me that.
And now here's
Stop playing with me.
He's picked off at his own 46.
We make adjustments over here, man.
His ears right now. It's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week.
She don't love you like you do.
Return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down at Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
I'll tell you what, part
Hello.
he's been slinging it in this one. I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive.
Nah, yo.
He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
He'll try again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Bro, get out the fuck.
Closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Niners look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Get that package.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Bailey now to kick it away
For you,
after the
nigga, so why you
touchdown.
worry about it? It's not for you, so why you worry about it? Go back in the room. Nah, but don't wake your sister. Hey, cut that light off over there. All up.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Come on, man.
Gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Bridgewater.
We there, man. We there.
Knocked away. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater going to take a shot for Gallup.
We there, man. Monkey D.
Cheetah Bay Aluzier with a pick. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 15. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Drop the ball, dog.
Incomplete. Well, you know, in this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches.
These boys block shit like they motherfucking Aaron Dawn.
Unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. He finds his man complete. It's Curtis. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And he'll look downfield for Waller.
Stop playing with me, man.
At the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, he's been doing this for more than a decade now, showing that he's still got that arm strength from back when he was the #1 overall pick.
And give him credit, he deserves it. But this is such a breakdown defensively, my goodness. From a pass rush perspective, you know that they got to be coming hard on 4th down trying to get to the quarterback. But from a coverage perspective, how do you not see that play developing? And it turns into a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. He'll dump this off to Sermon complete.
Down.
He's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Oh, what is my fucking cornerback doing, dog?
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 3-yard line. I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance. And sometimes things come together exactly like you want. It's not just been the volume of carries he's had in this contest. It's been the production as well.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing here, Stafford. Man open, here's Jones. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Out of the gun, Stafford. Over the middle, complete. It's Curtis. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
They're going to give it to Gordon. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this moment. No, okay.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Didn't you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's